welcome back to a new episode. I hope you've all had a wonderful day today. It is Wednesday, so I know it's the middle of the week, it's pretty tedious, but tonight we're looking at Nokia stock because according to Google, it is pretty flat today, but it is ever so slightly in the red by about 1.3%. Guys, the question for tonight's one is now the perfect time to buy Nokia, or should you just be avoiding the stock at the moment? Because looking at it over the past 5 days, we are down. Obviously, over the past month, we pretty much, at the same level where we started off the month. We've only gained about 7%. And of course, the main question is this a perfect time to buy for big profits, or should you just be avoiding Nokia stock? Well guys, obviously I am not a financial advisor. I'm sure you already know that, but I do need to state it at the start of every video. So with that being said, if you will enjoy my personal views, please do leave a like on the video and subscribe, because we do cover Nokia pretty much almost every single day now. So if you do want to see that, it would go a long way. With that being said though, let's jump straight into the episode and not waste a minute more. So yes guys, Nokia over the past month, well, it has brought a lot of volatility. We had this initial spike in hype where the stock price shot all the way up from about $4.20 all the way up to about $6.55, and the sad story is from that high point we have been down ever since. And if you'd have bought in at that high thinking that it was going to rocket, you would be now down about 36% unfortunately. But right now guys, Nokia has been down over the past 5 days, and of course things were looking like they were really starting to flatten out yesterday, and I said that I couldn't anticipate this one going down a bit much more, because of course it is getting pretty low now. And of course today did bring a small amount of negativity in the share price, not by too much, and of course by about 11 o'clock we were kind of stable in the shares price, and actually we didn't go up by much, but we were pretty flat. So of course things were looking a bit better towards the mid part of the day, but the general trend for the day was unfortunately still red. So of course going into tomorrow guys, I definitely think it's getting to the point where Nokia really should be turning itself around. Honestly, a lot of stocks have turned themselves around today, even the stocks which were getting pretty hyped and then sold off. For example, AMC is up today. I believe that GME is up today. I know that these aren't in the same field, but Nokia really should be pulling itself back now. I understand that a lot of people were probably taking profits, but it's getting to the point now where Nokia is actually kind of flattening out over the past 5 days. We can see that sell-off is becoming less prominent as the days do pass. I think now we're in a perfect standing to see this one absolutely flatten out and hopefully go back up tomorrow. When it comes to the gains that we'll see guys, I don't think that they will be massive. I don't think that's a problem at all. And of course we could also see a small loss tomorrow, and I don't think that's the worst thing in the world, but it would be ever so slightly concerning. But ultimately guys, I definitely do believe it depends how long you wish to hold Nokia for. If you're in this one for the long term, if you see the company's potential, fantastic. I think $4 isn't a bad price at all. I think there is that long term potential which really could bring the share price up in the future. But of course if you're in this one for the short term, it's getting a bit worrying now, because you will have probably lost quite a lot of money over the past few days, and if you're not in this one yet, you're probably looking for a decent entry point. And of course, looking over the past few days, I think now isn't the worst entry point at all. I definitely think that there have been worse times to get in. I would like to see this one actually come back into the green tomorrow. I definitely think it is possible. Like I said, I don't think it will be by too much, but I don't think that's concerning either way. If I was going to be buying Nokia stock, I would not be too worried about it going down much more. Obviously, if it was to go past this level here of about $4 and go back into the $3 range, that would be pretty concerning. But honestly, guys, I can see this one coming back up a little bit tomorrow. But realistically, if I was going to be buying into this one, it would not be for the hype, it would not be for the big growth. Nokia would be one of those stocks which definitely does have that potential to blow, but on the other hand guys, I would definitely see it as a more long-term stable investment rather than a quick trade to make a lot of money, because yes, that potential room is still there for the next year. We could see the share price double potentially, but obviously realistically we need to see this one as a more stable growth company which is investing in 5G, it's working in the 5G market sector, and it does have room for growth in that sector, but maybe it's not as huge as people do anticipate short term. Obviously long term it will bring a lot of revenue to the company, and it will be a fantastic thing hopefully for the share price. But obviously a lot of people are in this one for the short term, and now they are really looking at the stock with quite a lot of resentment, seeing that the price has dropped by so much. But honestly, with the sell-off ending pretty soon, hopefully it will put us in a much better position to be buying the stock, in my personal view. But obviously guys, like I said, we really do need to reassess how we are getting into this one and what for. There is that potential for the big profits like I've said, but if I was going to be buying Nokia stock, it would be for the more long-term hold and the more stable profits. So with that being said guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I would love to see you in the next one, which will be out tomorrow. So I'll see you then guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.